Welcome back everyone to our new channel Catalyst for IIT JEE. It's the preparation for IIT JEE, NEET as well as your board exams. This is a free learning platform for preparation of all competitive exams. I am Deepthi Garg from IIT Madras, and in this lecture I will solve all previous year questions which I have chosen from different competitive exams. And in my previous lecture I have told you rules for the nomenclature of your saturated hydrocarbons, rules for the nomenclature of your unsaturated hydrocarbons, and the nomenclature of your cyclic structures. And I have discussed all the functional groups and their priority orders. So first of all, we should understand what is the full form for your IUPAC. What's this IUPAC stands for? It's actually the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So, in this lecture, I will solve some previous year questions step by step so that you can understand how to solve all the MCQs in your standardized exam. And it is very important to know how to solve these questions step by step so that it will not take more time in your exam while solving some questions. So, share this video with your friends as well as your junior or all IIT as well as NEET aspirants so that this video can be helpful for other also. And please subscribe our channel if you haven't done this. Please hit the bell icon so that next video you will be updated. So let us start this video by asking the first question: what is the IUPAC name for your neopentane? So first of all, you should understand what is the structure for your neopentane. So this is the structure of your neopentane. Now according to rule, you have to find the longest possible chain or else longest possible parent chain. So this is the longest possible, 1, 2 and 3. 3 means parent name will be prop. Okay, and now this is your saturated hydrocarbon, so you have to add in. Okay, now on second position 2 methyl substituents are there, so the whole IUPAC name will be 2 because the number for your methyl substituent is 2, so that's why you have to add this di methyl propane. Okay, now this is your option D. So the correct option for the IUPAC name of neopentane is 2,2-dimethyl propane. Now move to our second question. So we have to find the IUPAC name for this compound. Okay, so first rule is to find the longest possible chain which contains substituent in such a order that these substituents should get the least possible number. Now we have two ways to number your parent chain, from left to right as well as from right to left. So what's the correct order to name your parent chain? We will find out by naming them. First way is this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, in first way methyl is getting your 4th position. Okay, but ethyl substituent is having your 3rd position. But if you start numbering in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So in second way, methyl got 4th position, but ethyl got your 5th position. Okay, so according to the rule, you have to give the lowest possible number to your all the substituent. So this is the correct way, because in both cases methyl is getting 4th position, but ethyl is getting the lowest possible number in this first way. Okay, from this to this. So this is the correct representation of your parent chain. Now we have already found the number of carbons in your parent chain is 7. Okay, so 7 means your hept. Okay, so this is your saturated hydrocarbon. It doesn't have any double bond or triple bond, so that's why you have to add your ane. Now on 4th position, 2-methyl substituent is there, so it will be 4,4-dimethyl. Okay, because 2 is there, so you have to add this di. And on 3rd position there is ethyl, so it will be 3rd ethyl. And according to rule, you have to write substituent in alphabetically manner. So E comes before M, so that's why the overall IUPAC name is your 3-ethyl 4,4-dimethyl and heptane. Okay, so this is your 4th answer. So the correct IUPAC name for this compound is 3-methyl 4,4-dimethyl heptane. So our next question is, what is the IUPAC name for this compound? Okay, now first of all, this molecule is cyclic structure, and this molecule does contain an alkene double bond as well as chlorine functional group and bromine functional group. So according to priority order, you have to give first priority to your double bond, then your halide. In halides you have to give first priority to chloro, then bromo. Okay, bromo. Then in alphabetically order, when you write chloro and bromo, B comes before C. Right, now we will start numbering your parent chain. So let us draw again this molecule. So according to priority rule, you have to give double bond a priority, and among these two you have to give priority to your chlorine. So you will start numbering your parent chain from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, now on first position your chlorine functional group is present, as well as on your first position your double bond is also present, right? On your third position your bromine functional group is present. So, and this is your cyclic structure, so you have to add cyclo while naming your IUPAC name. Okay, and the number of carbon in your parent chain is 6, it means hex. Okay, and that double bond present on first position. So whenever a functional group or double bond is present on first position, you need not to add that 1 while naming this compound's IUPAC name. So you can also directly write like this, hexene, or else to be very precise you can also write this hex 1-ene. But in question there is no such thing, but it is also present in this. We can also consider this possibility also. So these two is the name of your parent chain. Now on first position your chlorine is present, and third position bromine is present. So according to alphabetically order, you have to write like this: 3 bromo, 1 chloro. Now this name, either this or either this. Now we have to find out in which option this combination is given. 3 bromo and 1 chloro. Here 1 is not given, so you can write like this: cyclohexene. Now the correct name, IUPAC name for this molecule is option 3, 3 bromo 1 chlorohexane, cyclohexane, sorry. Okay, now option 3 is correct answer for this question. Now move to our next question, which is the IUPAC name for this compound. This actually appears in your NEET 2017. So it is quite difficult because it is having your ketone functional group, your aldehyde functional group, as well as double bond in it. Okay, so In this question we will use our priority order, which I have taught in your second lecture, in which I have discussed all the functional group nomenclature for the all saturated as well as unsaturated hydrocarbon which contain functional group. And in my previous lecture I have also given the priority order so that you can choose between different functional group which you have to term in your suffix and which you have to term in prefix. So this is the priority order. This is the table in which different classes of your functional group is present. Suffix names is also given and prefix names is also given, and this is the priority order for all the functional group. Now we have this aldehyde functional group, this ketone functional group, and this alkene functional group. So from this priority order it is clear that you have to select in this way: ketone and alkene. You have to give priority to your aldehyde. So you have to start numbering your parent chain from this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 means this hex. Okay, now this, because of this double bond, you have to add ene. So on fourth position this is ene is present, so 4 ene. Okay, now on first position aldehyde functional group is present, and it is quite mandatory that on first position aldehyde is present, so you need not to add this 1 in front of this aldehyde functional group, so you just have to write Al. Now you have to add the rest of your things, like on second position your methyl substituent is present, and on third position your keto group is present. So what is the prefix used for the keto functional group? This is the prefix used for your ketone functional group. Okay, and methyl is the prefix used for your this substituent. So the correct IUPAC name for this compound is 3-keto 2-methyl hex 4-enol, because ke comes before M in alphabetically order, so that's why keto we have termed first, then methyl, then hexenol. Okay, so this is the IUPAC name for this compound. Now move to our next question. Now this is quite difficult because it includes your cis and trans terminology, so we should understand what is cis and what is trans. In your upcoming lecture will teach you all about general organic chemistry. Here I will give you a brief introduction for this trans and cis terminology. So trans means when the highest priority group is present in opposite direction. This is highest priority group. If they are present in opposite direction, then it is trans. If on double bond they are present on same direction, higher priority group, then this is cis. Okay, now this is your double bond. You can see that the higher priority group between these methyl and chlorine is this, and between carbon and iodine this is the higher priority group. So this is resembling this one, so that's why we will add this trans terminology. Okay, now you have to choose numbering your parent chain so that this chlorine and iodine should get the least possible number. You have to choose from this direction: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, on second position there is chlorine functional group, on third position there is iodine functional group, and on second position your alkene double bond is present, and number of carbons present in your parent chain are 5. So 5 means your pent. Okay, and on second position your double bond is present, so this is 2-ene, or else you can also write 2-pent-ene. Okay, now on alphabetically order, you know that C comes before I, so you have to add 2 chloro and 3-iodo 2-pentene. Now you know that we have to add this trans terminology. So this is the correct option for the IUPAC of this compound, because trans 2-chloro 3-iodo 2-pentene is the correct IUPAC name for this compound. Now this is your next question, and you have to find the IUPAC name for this compound. Now you have to include this double bond while naming your parent chain. It is mandatory. It is according to the rules set by your IUPAC. Okay, now the first task is to find the correct parent chain, so that this include this double bond as well as the highest possible number of carbons. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6 and 4, 5, 6. So either way you can choose your parent chain. Okay, so we will go via this direction, 4, 5 and 6. So this is your substituent, this whole is your substituent. Okay, now you can also locate the position in your substituent as well. So we can also give like this 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. On 1 dash your ethyl substituent is present, right? This is your ethyl substituent on 1 dash position. So this is the substituent in substituent for your parent chain. Okay, so you have to write this substituent in bracket. So on 3rd position this is present, so this substituent you can name as 1-ethyl and propyl. Because this is also in substituent, you have to add this YL. So you have to add this in brackets. And on which position this is present? This is on 3rd position. Now you have to add your parent chain. So parent chain contain number of carbon is equal to 6. So you have to add this hex. And on 1st position your double bond is present, so 1 ene. So correct answer for this IUPAC is your option A, 3 dash bracket 1-ethyl propyl bracket close hexane. Or you can also exclude this one because your double bond is present on 1st position, as well as if in option it is given, so you have to add this one also. Now move to our next question. So you have to decide what is the structure for your isobutyl group. In my first or as second lecture, I have told you all the structures for your substituent, in which I have also introduced your isobutyl group. So isobutyl, butyl means the number of carbon in your substituent will be 4. Okay, so it can also be like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It can also be like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Means I am saying that 4 carbon can be arranged in such a way also, and it can also be like this. Okay, so I have also given the name all for these structures in my previous lectures. Here I will introduce some again. So this is your 3rd butyl substituent, and this is your normal butyl. Okay, or else you can say N-butyl because this is a normal chain. And this is your secondary butyl, as it is connected on 2nd position. And this is your isobutyl. Okay, so I have given all the names for these representation. So the correct structure for the isobutyl group inorganic compound is your option A. Okay. So our next question is, which nomenclature is not according to the IUPAC system? So now we have to study all these 4 option and find out which nomenclature is wrong. Now, according to the rule, you have to give the higher priority to your alkene rather than giving to your bromine. So you have to start numbering from this direction, 1, 2 and 3. And according to this number, on your third position bromine substituent is present, and on first position your double bond is present. So the correct IUPAC name should be 3-bromo prop, because number of carbon is equal to 3, and on first position double bond is present. So this is the wrong IUPAC name for this compound, but we have to verify by checking the IUPAC name for all other also. So move to our second option. You have to start numbering. You can start numbering your parent chain in two directions in this option. First start from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, means in first try 2 and 4 on methyl is present, and on fourth your bromo is present. Okay, if you choose your second way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, it means on fifth and third your methyl is present, and on third your bromo is present. Okay, now it is quite clear that on second position methyl is present. You should give the lowest possible number to your substituent. So that's why this way is the correct way to find your parent chain numbering. And so the correct name, or say correct IUPAC name for this molecule is 4-bromo, because on fourth position bromine is present, and 2 and 4 methyl. Methyl is occurring twice in this molecule, so that's why dimethyl hexane, because number of carbon present is 6, so that's why hex, and this is saturated hydrocarbon, so ane. So this is the correct IUPAC name for this molecule. Now move to your option C. Now you have to find the longest possible carbon chain as your parent chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so on third position your phenyl substituent is present, and on second position your methyl substituent is present. So, and pent means 5 means your pent, and this is your saturated hydrocarbon, so it will be ane. So collectively you can say that 2 methyl 3 phenyl pentane. So this is also correct. Now move to the second. Now according to priority rule, you can say that carboxylic acid should get higher priority than your ketone. So you will start numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and from the table which I have shown you earlier, ketone should be write as either oxo or keto as prefix, and for this you have to add suffix as oic acid. Okay, and it is mandatory that it is on first position, so need not to add the number on which this carboxylic acid is present. But on fifth position your oxo means ketone is present, so 5 oxo. Number of carbon on your parent chain is 6, so that's why it will be hex, and saturated, because then AN you have to add this oic acid, because on first position carboxylic acid present, so this is also correct. So the correct option for this question is option A. So up to now I have solved 8 questions for you all, and these all are from previous year questions from different competitive exam, and which I have solved step by step for you all, so that you can understand how to solve all the questions while sitting in your any standardized exam, please do like this video, so that I should consider myself, so that I can upload next video or next lecture. And do share with your juniors, with your classmates, with your JEE aspirants who all are studying with you and with whom you can share this video, so that they can also be beneficial. And please do subscribe our channel. This is a free learning platform for all IIT, NEET and other board aspirants. And please hit the bell icon, so that you will be notified for our next video, which will be coming very soon. And this is all from my side on the IUPAC nomenclature. Thank you all for liking, sharing and subscribing our channel, and thank you for listening my video. Thank you.